Anyone with a smartphone is used to navigating the world with a mapping app, but have you ever wondered how all that data is collected? I had a chance to find out with Nokia. The company has been providing mapping service to its phone users for some time, but just expanded that to other phones and PCs with the launch of here.com.
We have about 45 vehicles like this on the road today. We've been capturing data with these vehicles for about a year. What makes these vehicles unique is they have a really wide combination of sensors. So on the wheel encoder here, we actually have an inertial measurement unit which collects road slope, geometry, curvature, bank of the road to very high precision.
Nokia expects to have about 200 of the high-tech vehicles on roads worldwide next year. So what about the gear on the roof?
On top we have really high precision cameras and panoramic cameras. So the precision cameras are those here on the bottom. The panoramic cameras up on top for 360-degree images. The precision cameras are used to gather information about buildings and all of the addressing and information on road signs. But the truly unique sensor is the one that's rotating up here. This is a laser sensor. There are 64 lasers in this. It's actually collecting 1.3 million points of data every second. And this is what allows us to capture the world in 3D.
A screen inside the car provides a better look at what the laser scanner is capturing. On this image, you can see people walking by. And if you look closely, you can even make out the facades of buildings. To keep its maps up to date and expand the service, cars like this are on the road almost every day. The one I'm riding in spends most of its time in California, racking up tens of thousands of miles each year. The driver is guided by a custom smartphone app that shows roads travelled and those not. And it's not just a one-time job.
Maintaining the map is much harder than building it the first time. We have to maintain these maps forever. And we need to understand what's changed. So we have over 80,000 sources of information that we use to help us identify change in the real world. And then once we understand where change is occurring, we'll send cars out and go drive and collect a lot of the data.
Some of that information comes from users.
We actually get 13 billion points of data every month from people who are driving the roads. And with that data, we can see where, because we can see where people are driving, we can see where there are changes in the road network.
The result is the rich mixture of information that makes up the mapping services available from your cell phone. And they're getting more complex all the time as data is added. The latest Nokia handsets boast 3 major apps.
We've got City Lens, where you're able to see through augmented reality what's around you and what's nearby, being able to go to points of interest. Nokia Maps, which is one of the best mapping solutions you have on a smartphone. You're able to see indoor locations as well as outdoor locations, be able to find points of interest really easily, and Nokia Drive, which is full turn-by-turn navigation.
And amongst the latest innovations, indoor maps. So drivers going to stadiums and shopping centres can park close to the entrances they need to be. In San Francisco, this is Martyn Williams, IDG News Service.